Hey guys, welcome to another series of Stanley cookware. Today I'm bringing you something really nice that Stanley came out with here recently. This is their new design as a coffee press cookware. And if you're not familiar with coffee presses, I suggest you get familiar with them. It's a great way to brew coffee, especially in camping, backpacking, whatnot. Where you obviously don't have a coffee machine to do all that for you. Let's break this thing down and let me give you some overview of what you get with the Stanley steel pot French press. With the Stanley 3-piece cook set, you get your press, which goes inside like so. You do get a lid, obviously. Take the lid off so you can see how the lid looks. Give you a close-up of the lid. You do have an air hole here, which allows easy flow. There's your gap for the flow to come through. It does have a rubber gasket seal, which gives it a nice seal so that it doesn't leak or anything on you. And of course you have your handle grip here, the coffee press logo. So here's a nice close-up of the lid. Get a good look at that. Let me show you the coffee press now. Take that out of the unit. So you can see here's the coffee press inside of the container. It is a little stiff getting it out. So when it's wet, it works a little bit better, but this is just a preview, so I'm not really doing anything with it other than showing you the features of it. But if you take it out, you can see it comes out like so. And this is the inner portion, which is basically the press. You see you've got a screen filter here. You've got your rubber gasket, which creates a seal. So once you boil your water, you pour your coffee in it, you know, your cowboy style coffee if you choose to do so. And then you stick this inside of it. And as you push it in, what a coffee press does is it lets the liquid come through without the grains. So you just kind of, you take it and you just push it downwards. And if you've ever used a coffee press, you know how this works. Your coffee comes up nice and filtered, like so. And obviously if there's coffee in there, all the grains will be removed and pushed to the bottom. And then from there, you basically just pour it. Speaking of pouring it, let me show you these handles. These are some pretty robust, strong handles. The only thing I wish was done differently was that they would put rubber handles on here. Because you'll notice that the handles, let me adjust my camera here. The handles are very close to the flames. The only thing I'm worried about is when this flame is going and you're boiling your water and whatnot, that it could heat up this handle. So just be cautious of that. I haven't tried it yet, but I have a feeling with all the cookware I've used before, I understand how the heat will heat this handle up and make it hot. But other than that, that's my only real concern with it. But it's got a good sized handle so you get a real good grip on it, and then you just pour your coffee, or you can just drink straight from it. And then you can see the lid sits on like so. That lid has a rubber gasket, so it gives a real nice tight fit and it won't leak or spill out on you. There's your pouring spout there, and you can pour it into a cup. Now, the only thing about this, just to be aware of, is that it doesn't come with any cups or anything. So obviously you can't use the strainer to put your food in or drink coffee out of. You have to bring a second vessel to pour the food that you've cooked in here out. So that's pretty much how that works. But this is about 32 fluid ounces, and this is from their Adventure series. So it's a nice rugged essential cooking kit you can carry with you. If you want to make coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, it's a good solution for that. Some of the materials, this is the lid is made from I guess a PA nylon they call that, so it's really strong and durable. They say it's heat resistant, but again, when you put this on an open flame, just be careful that this spout, you know, things like this exposed to flames coming up can cause it to melt. I'm pretty sure that will happen. But just cooking it on a cook set like this, you don't have to worry about it. But you can see how it's sitting on my cook set here. It's got a pretty good size base, so it fits on there nicely. And that's pretty much it, really. It's a really simple design. All stainless steel. It's not aluminum. So again, like I mentioned in a previous video, when you get these stainless steel containers, they're not as strong as, like, say, the aluminum versions, and so they can bend easily if you're not careful. If you sit on it, drop it, you can actually bend this. So be careful with that. But here it is in a nutshell. It's a really nice design. Big juicy handle there. I like that. Very nice. As of this review, I want to say it's between 25 to 30 bucks. I don't remember. It was gifted to me, so I don't know exactly how much it is, but like I said, I'll leave a link so you can go check it out. Stanley Adventure Series brew set, so you can make coffee and whatnot, and it's a nice little kit to have with you on a camping or a backpacking experience. Alright guys, so thanks for clicking on this video and watching this preview of this Stanley cook set. Like I said before, there'll be a link in the description. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Until the next episode, when we meet again, peace! And until the next episode, till 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So that's pretty much the Stanley cook set here in a nutshell. Motherfucker, I can't get my lines right. Blah, 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 blah.